why some narcissists do not lift a finger to help you, and how some narcissistic people get away without lifting a finger to help you. Make out that it's your fault, you're doing. When it comes to narcissistic people, they are characterized with an inflated sense of self-importance, an overwhelming need for admiration and attention, a belief they are special, arrogant enough to believe that they are always right and that they are entitled to do as they please, and often very reluctant to lift a finger to help others, because when it comes to a narcissist, every action is a transaction. So if they do something for you, they expect eternal obligation and praise from you. They expect that admiration. They need somebody clapping them on, cheering them on at each and every turn and telling them how amazing they are and how brilliant they are. Nothing is done from the goodness of their own heart. Everything is done for manipulation and exploitation purposes to get their needs met. Due to their sense of entitlement, narcissistic people that believe that they deserve that special treatment and that special privilege without earning or reciprocating. The idea that they should have to lower themselves to do something they don't want to do just does not compute within their mind, yet they believe that others should do stuff for them. The idea of engaging in menial tasks or mundane jobs the narcissist believes are beneath them and their perceived sense of superiority is met with disdain. They're not interested. They don't care. Their inflated ego implies that mundane tasks are not worth their time or effort, that everybody else should run around after them, that everybody else should clean up after them. A narcissistic person will get you to the point where you fear asking them for help. Yet when you don't ask for them for help, they will be offended that you didn't ask for help. Yet, if you do ask them for some form of help, they will act like you're asking for too much. They'll accuse you of being lazy. They'll sit there and say, oh, why do I have to do everything for you? Oh, I always have to mop up after you. You can never do anything for yourself. Isn't it time you figured things out for yourself? You need to deal with it. I've had a bad day. I've had a long day. I told you I'd get around to it, didn't I? And they twist it. They go all out to play the victim at each and every opportunity. So you feel bad for asking for their help. And if they do something for you that they said they would do, they do it badly on purpose. And then when you bring it up, the constructive feedback, they take as criticism because they've done it badly on purpose. They're not interested in that communication for learning and growth. They're interested in manipulation. So they're going to turn around and say, and that's all the thanks I get for trying to help you. Nothing's ever good enough for you, is it? Don't ever come and ask me again for my help. I know when I'm not appreciated. So you feel bad. So you try and then praise them for the poor effort that they put into anything. They have an unwillingness to help and support people unless it makes them look good to other people. Narcissistic people thrive on attention and admiration, so will do for others in front of an audience, yet they expect you to be eternally grateful. This is why they will come at you and say, after all I've done for you, when usually they've done very little for you and you've maxed yourself out for them, yet they show no appreciation towards you. And you can sort of, your instincts speak up and you can think, after all you've done for me, by everything I've done for you. Yet if you bring that up, they accuse you of being narcissistic. Catch-22 with a narcissist. You're not going to win with them. All you can do is walk away from them. By refraining from lifting a finger, a narcissist is able to maintain their sense of superiority and their sense of control. They want to dominate people. They want to be in charge of people. They don't want to lower themselves. They want to be superior to others. They lack the empathy, so they are simply unable to comprehend how lending a hand might help another person, and they're also extremely envious. So if they can recognise that helping another person might benefit another person, they don't want that other person to do well, so they're going to sabotage that person on purpose in order to bring that person crashing down. Helping somebody just does not compute within a narcissist's mind unless it benefits them in some way. Every action is a transaction. Narcissistic people are arrogant enough to believe that everybody should pander to their needs, and they shouldn't have to lift a finger to help anybody other than themselves, or helping themselves to other people's stuff. They will be lazy, but they will make excuses as to why they've been lazy. Oh, I didn't get much sleep. Oh, I've been working a long time. Oh, I've had a bad day. And as people can not get much sleep, have a bad day, be working a lot, as people can need rest, and as you care, you try to give them that rest, not realising that it's not rest that they need. Is some compassion, some willingness, some drive to actually help and support those that they claim they care about. Ever try and approach a narcissist about something, and it's always going to be the wrong time. So if a narcissist comes onto the scene and they have these grandiose plans of something that you're going to do together, and it never materializes, so you go at night time and when everyone's calm and when everything's done and say, hey, what about these plans? When are we going to start doing this? Oh, do we have to talk about this now? I've had a long day. I want to get some sleep. Okay, we'll talk about it in the morning. And then the morning comes and you're like, hey, we're going to discuss. It's first thing in the morning. Can you let me come round a bit before we get started about this? So you're then living in that place of uncertainty, and you don't then communicate with them. You might try again when they come home. You might constantly check what kind of mood they're in to see whether it's the right time to approach something that they actually wanted to do in the first place and got your hopes up. Oh, do we have to talk about this now? I've literally just walked through the door. And it's because they're not interested. They made that promise to you to get something from you, and now they've got what they wanted from you. They're not interested in that promise they made to you. It wasn't their desire, it wasn't their dream. They've got no passion, they've got no motivation, they've got no discipline, they've got no self-discipline. They feel entitled to have what they want and they just take it. So they have no self-discipline, so they have no discipline in helping others. They feel entitled and expect everybody to clean up after them. They're not interested in cleaning up after themselves. Narcissistic people don't like lifting a finger because they believe that they are superior and that the mundane day-to-day tasks are beneath them. Yet they do it in a way where they can make you feel bad so that they can get away with it. It's all manipulation and it's all exploitation to get their needs met. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot get no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a couple of books out on Amazon, 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People and a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.